If every time you burn sandalwood incense, you get headaches instead of inner peace, you are probably burning low-quality sandalwood and not pure sandalwood. Here's something nobody talks about casually. Sandalwood trees take decades to fully mature. And that matters because when you see a pack of sandalwood incense for $2, it may not be real. What you're burning is fragrance oil on a stick, and that could explain your symptoms. Before, I used to just grab whatever smelled decent in the store and wonder why meditation felt harder with incense than without it. Turns out, I was burning synthetic garbage. Real sandalwood, like actual Mysore sandalwood from India, doesn't hit you in the face. It's smooth, almost creamy, kind of warm, with this subtle sweetness underneath. If yours smells sharp or chemical, or you can smell it from 3 rooms away the second you light it, that's fake. Real sandalwood invites you in. It doesn't assault you. Today, I will tell you something that changed my practice completely. There's actually a debate about whether you should burn incense during meditation or light it for a few minutes and then put it out before you sit. And I know every guide says burn it while you meditate, but some people find the smoke distracting. And then they're thinking about opening a window, meaning they're not actually present in the moment. I tried the put it out first method, and honestly, this is what changed meditation for me. The scent still lingers, your brain still gets that signal that it's time to settle, but you're not dealing with active smoke in your face. And that signal thing is actually the whole point, because the real power of incense isn't mystical, it's Pavlovian. When you light the same incense in the same spot before every session, your brain starts associating that scent with settling down. Monks have been doing this for centuries. That's why it works for them. It's not magic. It all comes down to conditioning. However, there is something that nobody warns you about. That conditioning can become a crutch. If you literally cannot meditate without your incense, this means if you're traveling and you forget it, you will not be able to sit still for even 10 minutes. And that's a problem. The incense should be a tool, not a requirement. So it's advisable to practice without it sometimes. Now, here's a quick health tip to remember when practicing or planning to do so. Incense smoke contains particulate matter, the same stuff they measure in air pollution. In fact, some studies show serious effects are associated with heavy daily use in closed spaces for years. That's not you burning one stick a few times a week. But still, ensure you open a window. Ventilate for like 30 minutes after you're done, not just during. Also, burn 1 to 2 sticks a day max. Don't hotbox yourself. If you're sensitive to smoke or you're in a small apartment, go with Japanese incense because it burns way cleaner, more subtly, and with less smoke. Minorian and Shoyedo are incredible. Indian incense like Nag Champa is richer and fills a room faster, but it produces more smoke. The two are valid. Just know the differences and pick what fits your space. Another indicator of quality incense is the price, since a good one can't just be under $10 for a box. That is probably synthetic since real sandalwood is expensive because those trees take their time to grow. And if you've been burning the same incense for months and it doesn't really do anything anymore, that's scent fatigue. Your nose goes blind to familiar smells. So ensure you rotate between different types of incense and come back to sandalwood after a week of something else, and you'll actually notice it again. I think that's really it.